Alright guys, what's up? It's Bishop, here with another Bishop's Life episode of Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. There's no sound, sorry, I'm at my parents' house. I came home for the snow. College was canceled a few days, so I came home to come sled riding, which, if you watch my videos a lot, which is the most recent video I did, and I didn't bring my speakers with me, all I brought was my little headset. So there's no sound, so I'm just going to talk this video. Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 replay showing just kind of new strategy I did today just against this guy. I saw he was Soviet, so I wanted to switch it up. Start out with the Crusher Crane build, that way it enables me to have two build queues, 1 and 2 here, to build two things at one time, build the barracks and power plant first. I never played this map before, so it's kind of unique, but yeah, I have the bears kind of run out and scout. And then, in the build queue as well, build 2 ore refineries. So I have them building, getting me some money. Then build a super reactor. But here's a big bear battle. Look at this here. So he takes out one of my bears. Look at this. One roar gets all of his bears. But except these 2 bears battled there at the beginning. But that one roar knocked out like 4. So I'm like, wow, this guy appears to be pretty good, was scouting with bears at least. He kind of messed up on his first roar. So I'm like, oh, he's scouting with bears, not too bad. Here's me expanding. I built the super reactor's building in my second queue there. So which leaves my first queue, which is my Conyard, free. And I'm expanding already to get more money. So there's my ore refinery going up there in the water, closest one to my base. Have a bear scouting up here just to see. I scout up here, realize that he took that over, and I'm like, well, this guy might be a noob. There's 2 refineries here. Why didn't he get those? So then I go down to his base with these bears. I was like, wow, well, he has a super reactor coming up. He's decent. Then I kind of look at his base, and I'm like, all right, what's all this infantry kind of doing down here around this this mini sentry gun tower there? And I'm like, well, this doesn't seem that good. So so like I said, I've expanded there. I'm moving pretty slow at this point because I could be expanding again, but I'm building an airfield, not even a war factory, and I sold my barracks to give me more money. So got the airfield building 10 twin blades, and let's see, yeah, now I'm expanding again. My Conyard construction yard is moving up here to get more ore, to get more money, and then it'll go out to sea here to get 2 more refineries. Meanwhile, my bears are still in front of his base, kind of seeing what he's doing, because in this game you always want to scout, you always want to know what the enemy is doing, and you always want them not to know what you're doing. So if they have, some dogs or bears or whatever they may send at your base, you always want to kill them fast. That way, if they see you build an air, for example, what I rarely do, but in this game I did kind of for fun, but it was a 1v1 ranked match. If I lost, no big deal. As I'm building these twin blades, and if he would have saw that and was, decent, he would have built bullfrogs, he would have built flak troopers, would have built MiGs, would have built something. But instead, he kind of has a sickle attacking this building here, which I have 1 conscript in that I got from my barracks. So at this point, I realize he's not good. And then I roar. I take out his engineer there, then take out the 4 guys that I just dazed by roaring. My construction yard's up here. Like I said, I'm moving a little slow. I should have the refinery up already, but like I said, like watching replays, you get to learn exactly what you do wrong. So there I go. Then refinery's going up in the second queue, which enables me again in the first queue, which is my Conyard, to move out to get more money. At this point, I also sent 2 engineers to get these 2 ore refineries, as well as this hospital here. Now at this point, I know that I won just because from what I've seen in his base, my bears are still here. Kind of a distraction. I shouldn't have let that one die, but they're distracting his sickle because what's coming in, and he kind of built his base really bad, what's coming in is all those twin blades that I built. There's like 6 twin blades, 6 or 7 twin blades, and just look at this. It's just ownage. I mean, he doesn't have anything. He's building sickles or whatever. He's not, or maybe even hammers, but he's not building bullfrogs. and then he decides to sell everything, and I was just like, oh well, noob, he must have a navy, and he didn't, and I'm like, oh wow, like that's cool. Like I didn't know what to say. I never seen such a thing. Like just to sell that fast, and he could have sold the super reactor, maybe built some bullfrogs instead of terror drones. So I don't know. It was just kind of like a new strat that I came up with. But yeah, I mean, money's pretty much everything, and so getting all that money and getting those twin blades out there, and if I would have destroyed his super reactor, his whole base would almost blew up, But I don't think he had to sell it. So there's a quick 1v1 I just won today, just a few minutes ago. I was like, I haven't made a YouTube video in a while, so here, let me throw one up. So there you guys go. Have a good one.